Hey, and welcome back to another of my vlogs. Welcome. This vlog is a combination of me at the gym, getting my workout in, trying to get fit and refresh for this January and carry on into the following months of the year. I fell off some of my gym and workout routine over the festive period. In winter I tend to eat more, snack more, become a bit more lazy, so I hadn't been working out as much because it's been really cold, and thought I needed to get back into the gym. And some of the days I've been working out at home and doing steps like other cardio, so weight training and just being in the gym felt good. Tried to incorporate as much reps as possible. I'm also in a slip disc injury and had to have physio, so going to the gym also helps strengthen my muscles, and a resistant weight like this helps also because it increases the muscle mass. I wanted to work on my core, so I started doing these reps, and this focuses on the abs and your core. So when you have a strong core, it is good and helps with posture and overall strengthens the whole of your posture. So I like working on my core, which is my abs. This weight was a 10 or 15 kg ball. So for my vision board this year round, I've chosen to pick out some images from the computer and I printed them. I like having a light lunch but filled with protein, so this is what I picked out and it's basically my go-to. I tend to eat this often just because I have some food intolerances, and this is something that agrees with me and my stomach, and I don't get bellyache. And also I thought it's nice weather. Some days it might be a bit cold, but not as cold as it normally is for January. This January is quite mild. even though towards the end it has gotten rainy and was a bit rainy, but I thought, why not have a lunch and a solo date lunch in my local park. On my solo dates, I've tended to do these since I was a teenager, even in school sometimes, on the weekends and things like that, even though now it's quite popular and trending to have solo dates and things like that. However, I like to just people watch or contemplate, meditate, or just, enjoy the scenery. So my new thing is I've been thrifting on Vinted, and I've sold a few things on Vinted. So possibly check out my Vinted, whether you'd like. There are some things I've added to sell, and I've thrifted a few things and found some nice outfits and sets for doing errands and things like that. So I just thought I'd show. Hi, and it's currently Wednesday. I've tried to put some days this week together to do a weekly vlog. Some of the days are a bit all over the place, so this vlog may be a bit higgledy-piggledy. It was pouring with rain yesterday and I got caught in the rain. I was soaked, so in my lounge putting and organising some of my thrifted gym wear together because of my resolutions, or to carry on keeping up with gym and my workouts, and then possibly join and attend a reformer Pilates, because I tend to do mat Pilates at the gym and at home, although I'd love to try a reformer Pilates group, what I haven't tried before. So these are some of my gym wear, joggers and stuff. Some items of clothes I picked out of Vinted. Check out my Vinted account. I have a Vinted profile that I've got some items up to sell also. So yeah, I'll just show you. I also have some that I've picked out that I'll be opening today. These are the collected packages from Vinted, where I found some really nice joggers and things. Then I had to collect some of my Temu packages that were at the post office. So there's that one. It's like a mirror. Oh no, it sounds a bit funny. I hope it's not broken. Oh my gosh, please. It's like this mirror. You can see the outline of it, but as I'm shaking it, I just pray it's not broken. And just, this is the collection of items that I'll be opening now, just for the remaining of winter and the transitioning into spring, while I'll be going to gym and my errands and things like that. I put them in this IKEA bag because, as you can see, there were quite a few items and packages, so the IKEA bag's a good size. And yeah, I'm currently also in my Primark PJs and robe, this plush pastel blue set, and the robe wasn't part of the set. I got that because the colourway with the pale pastel to the set, and I just loved the prints on that also. I'm having a slow start to the day. It's currently still the morning, so I've had breakfast, made my coffee, and sorted out my cats with their food. One's just chilling with me, and I'll do work from home, probably on my laptop and things like that, and carry on the vlog today with some of my home chores or vlogs me doing a bit of my work, possibly, or just like little snippets of my day basically. So I'll go ahead and open some of these packages. I like how they're professionally and nicely wrapped, so they're packed well, and just try not to actually cut the item with the scissors while I'm opening them. So this is one of the pieces that I found thrifted on Vinted. What is this nice cozy super dry bomber puffer jacket? This puffer jacket with the chrome hardware, and they have super dry embossed, and this padded hoodie. I like some of them without the fur, and then the zipper, just like this cozy one, has the logo also. So I'm excited to wear this to gym, and probably just to gym, maybe some of my errands, but mainly like to gym, as it's still January, it's still winter, and then like, you know, March, well, January, February, March, April, then in April there's April showers, so I know it's like in the future, but I'm just like getting prepared for, because it's still due to be cold in January and February, then like obviously it starts to warm up in like March, April for spring and everything. So this anyway is from there. Then there's another one. This is wrapped in paper. Sellotape. But it's still nicely wrapped. So I also picked out this thrifted White Fox jogger bottom in this like pebble grey shade with the blue. It's like this nice aqua type shade blue. White Fox is embossed in this nice font. It's from their Archive 6.0 collection, and I'm happy with the quality of this thrifted one. It's like, it smells fresh. So yeah, happy with that. Then, right, I'm not sure where to put these. I don't want to get them dirty. Next, so we have another in this pink wrapper. I think I'll just pierce the hole, then tear the wrapper. Just stop myself. So then I won't tear the actual clothes basically. So this pink thrifted Vinted jogger bottom, also from the White Fox collection, with the bedazzled star with their name on it, and I picked this out in a medium, and it has the ruching bottom cuffed and this nice bubblegum pink, so I'm super pleased with that. I think the other jogger was a medium too. Either a medium or a small is my size. Sometimes I like to wear things that are more loose, so I size up and get a medium or a large. This is also a medium, and also I have like curves, so sometimes it fits nicer like that. Depends where I buy things from. Different clothing brands, their sizes fit me differently, so that I just work around kind of thing. Then next there is, I really love how they're wrapped in nice like packages, to be fair. This is one from Boohoo. So another jogger bottom trouser set, jogger bottom, get the words correct, from Boohoo Women, and it has the cursive, I think, font, like with it wavy in the black, and this is a more grey shade in a, I believe, a small. Yeah, see, I got a small in this. I think this is fine. So there's that. Also the cuffed ruched jogger, like ankle part. Next, there's another. Right, this River Island puffer jacket in this blush, like champagne pink, and the silver hardware belt with the RVR for River Island. Then, oh, is that gold or silver? It's like this champagne colour hardware. I thought it was silver, but it's not. It's like this rose, not rose, more like a champagne gold sort of colour, with the lovely hood. The fur hood also is like adjustable with the elasticated button part, and yeah, it's really nice. This is like my style. I had a similar one from Zara one time, then I put on weight and it won't fit in how I liked around my bust, so I donated that. This I'm excited to wear also. And then I think this is the last one, so thanks for sticking along and watching. I'd just like to say, in no way, shape or form am I bragging or anything with like the items that I show. It's more for like sharing fashion content and ideas, and you know, a capsule of my fashion eras, and like putting out there also for like inspo. If anyone is looking for fashion inspo, I love watching these type of videos, and I also love filming some of my own take on them. Lastly, out of this fashion thrifted haul is a black jogger by Nike, and there's a, what do they call this? It's like this cobalt blue line feature on the leg, with the cobalt blue tick, and the waistband with the adjustable string, drawstring. Then this has the straight leg detail at the ankle, and yeah, I'm excited to be wearing this to the gym, and I like how it has the double mesh layer, so on those colder days I can still be motivated to be warm, like when commuting to the gym and things like that. Sometimes, because I generally like to wear leggings because of like how comfortable they are, although like here in the UK with the weather being cold sometimes, like a few weeks ago it was like -5 and whatnot. I was working out from home. My cat's just been climbing on me today, so I don't want her to start scratching and stuff. I also have cleaning to do, like just my regular chores around the house before doing, or like in between doing work from home on my laptop. Nevertheless, I hope that you enjoy this little haul. Also, my previous video may have been a bit all over the place. I probably had maybe one too many coffees, plus on top of a caffeine rush, I think I had a sugar overload. So I was like just on cloud 9. However, this January I'm planning to get my life together and in sync, carry on some good habits and good routines, and I hope you are too. Also, I'll open the Temu package. I have some more items from Temu that I am planning to haul. Although, I'll show this item for the time being. I'm curious to know whether it's intact. Because some of the reviews were a bit questionable. So it's this vintage style framed mirror. Maybe that's these screws I'm hearing rattling about in there. Right. Bubble wrap. No, it's broken. OMG, I feared that. I was fearing that as it was rattling. The frame, it's broken. I thought the bubble wrap, there was some hope. No. Ah, this is outrageous. Oh my gosh, this is a hazard. This is not okay. This is not okay. You would think that for a mirror, they'd wrap it better. Oh, this is outrageous. I'll be contacting them and telling them about this. This is what some of the reviews were saying. Some were like, oh, but then some were, you know, angry, disappointed that the mirror had smashed in transit while being delivered. And others were like, theirs were fine, so I thought, oh, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and order one. But this is not okay. The frame is very cute, I have to admit, but the glass and how it's packaged is not okay. So that is disappointing. I'm not happy about that, and this is hazardous. So I'll be putting that in there and emailing them about this. What a disappointment. Anyway, let's move on with the day. Also, I thrifted, but I have to show also these. Another White Fox. These are the Mole Grey, and these have a green font White Fox logo. These are from the Volume 3 edition. And they're really soft. I like the feel of the material. And then I think I'll put these over here for a bit of room to show these ones. These are another Nike pair. They're Nike Runner Jogger bottom piece in this cobalt blue shade with the white line feature along the leg, and I think they might have a reflective feature on the zip part too. So I picked these in a size medium for that extra loose fit, so I like them, I'm happy with them. I'm excited to wear those to the gym. And then this pinky lilac pair of jogger bottoms in a size small. These are from Nike and they have a black Nike tick. and they look like this. They feel a bit lightweight compared to the other ones that I picked out, so maybe on the milder days I can wear that. Then I thought, I don't have many joggers at the minute. Some that I had before were like extra small, and as I've grown I've put on a bit of weight, so that is why I had to pick out some, and I found some on Vinted, and I thought be economical and thrift some, so that's what I did. These are from Reebok. They're in this deep navy blue shade, and they are just plain. They've got the straight leg ankle part, and they're double lined, so they'll keep me extra warm this winter. Throughout January and February, hopefully I'll be snug in them. And then this red and black super dry, excuse me, no, scratching the furniture, leave that, thank you. So I thought it was reversible for a minute. It's got the logo, it's very padded, probably keep me nice and warm, and I picked this in a size UK 8, and I've tried it on already. I'll add a try and haul of these, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this also. With my vlog, I look a hot mess, but I'm just going to vlog. I rearranged my room a bit and swapped my bed and my vanity. My vanity was along that wall, so I swapped my bed and my vanity around, and I prefer a bit like more the orientation like this. So I'm just in some Christmas PJs because they're warm, and I've still got to get some winter PJs. I don't think I've got any like that are keeping me warm enough. So I'm about to carry on doing my vision board. You know, the evening with me, then stick along and we'll do our vision board together. So FYI, I'm not feeling very aesthetic, but I wanted to put out some content to have a realistic view of like how my January is going, and I feel like I'm a bit behind on a few things, but not to worry, like we're all at different places on our journey. So sometimes if like, you know, you're feeling like me that you might not be where you want to be, then don't be disheartened. Like, do things at your own pace, like try and get things accomplished, like even if it's 1 or 2 things each day, and like push through towards your goals that way, and hopefully we'll get through the winter fugglies or the January blues together. So I have my pin board, and that is what I'm working with to put up my vision board. I'm
a busy mum and I wanted a weight loss plan that fits my life.
So yeah, currently to unwind after a busy day. Also, I'm get through a backlog of like work and emails that are, you know, needing to get through. So along with some parcels that I had to send back because they weren't really appropriate or like needed anymore. So that's why I'm only doing my vision board like this late into January, if you're wondering. But it's late but not late, because you know it's January and you can make a vision board whenever you feel like it, really. Pieces of A4 together as like a base for my pin board, and then I'm sticking all of my images on here, a bit economical. And yeah, mine's a bit frazzled, so just going to go ahead and position them on the paper so that I have a rough idea where I'm going to stick them. And this year I have a few ideas of what I hope to achieve, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself, and I want to be grateful for the things that I have achieved and the things that I have got, and not like consume myself with wanting all the time, like, if you get what I mean. So that is that. Some of my images are like this, for example, a little tear out, and people print theirs from like images that they found on Pinterest, and I think that's a really good idea too. However, I might do that another year. I thought this was just like simplistic, like scrapboarding, vision board idea, like to get the images like that way. And this way, how I like don't glue them on straight away, I can like play around with the images and like see what fits where before anything is like finalised with where they're gonna stick. So it's also a bit fun that way, because you can like just play around with the pictures like a puzzle type of thing. I hope the audio is clear and you can hear me. I'm like so tired, I'm frazzled at the minute, as you can probably tell. But so I've cut out the pictures and images, the photos and everything that I'll stick onto my vision board, so I'll just show you like all the ones that I cut out. So I'm doing this little activity, like crafting, basically, if that's what you'll call it, on my bed because it's comfortable, and I've got things on my dining table to I don't have a kitchen table basically, but nevertheless, these are my images. So there's just a collection of different ones basically. Some are similar like last year's and some are like different. So back with an update of how my vision board turned out, and I'm pretty pleased with it. Here is how the vision board's looking, just a little overview. It's still drying, there's like bits of glue, but it's quite packed, and this time round I didn't add any text because it's like, you know, a vision board. Well, there's like a speed limit in Vegas, but that's part of the photo, so I don't really feel like that counts. But for the most part, there's just like images, just so that I can feel the essence of the vision board more, and, you know, home in on the pictures and the photos and everything. So I like the ones that I picked out. I had some scraps left over, so basically there were some that didn't fit, and I had to cut around some of the images, so just like get the gist of it. There was like one or two that didn't fit on the board, but for the most part I'm pleased with how she came out. So yeah, and stay tuned for more content. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this vlog, and turn your post notifications on if you want to see more. Sorry, I look like a hot mess but it is what it is.
mind, yeah. I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. You gonna make sure